Giadha Aguirre de Carcer, CEO of New Frontier Data. Giadha, thank you so much for being here today.
Delighted to be with the Benzinga family.
So you just got done with the Global Markets panel. You are, of course, a global cannabis company. So give us the macro, and then we'll get more specific, but the macro overview on where things stand in the global markets right now in cannabis.
Sure. We're actually just releasing a global market overview. What the data has been showing is from a consumption perspective, North America is only the fourth largest market. Mind you, this is primarily illicit. Asia is number one, Latin America is number two, Africa number three, North America number four, which contextualize where the opportunities are. That said, in terms of maturing, for instance, investment opportunities, or in order to expand into this market, we're following very closely markets in Europe, such as Germany, the UK, Italy, Spain, and Latin America, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina and Chile, and even Mexico.
Are certain types of products more popular in certain markets? When you say China is the biggest one, what types of products?
A very good question. So, candidly, China is the largest hemp producer in the world. They have two provinces that have been cultivating hemp for textile use for probably, I would say, 3 to 4 decades, so very experienced. And they're currently sort of looking at potentially extracting CBD and entering the CBD market. But from a global perspective, you have to think medical. The only other country that's currently looking at legalizing adult use is New Zealand.
And which markets are you would say hungriest for capital at this point right now?
Everyone is hungry for capital.
Everyone is hungry for capital.
We're hungry for capital. Show me the money. There's still a lot of very good opportunities in North America. Okay, so let's not discard that. Canada, the US, a lot of companies going public. So certainly that kind of investment is available. But also in the US alone, there are states that are emerging and legalizing. So certainly opportunities here for those who want lower risk. I would say second, Europe. The European nations are certainly looking for smart money. They are looking at North American companies to come in, just not write a check, but actually bring know-how and infrastructure, ideally in partnership with local players. So Germany and the UK, I would put on the front line of that, followed closely by Italy and Spain, where things are emerging. Portugal has been legal for a while, not a huge market, but nonetheless. And then I would highlight Colombia, Brazil, Chile, and Argentina. They are rushing to get into the global market. They need everything. They have the climate, they have the will, and so they're certainly looking for, again, partnership and investment.
What about foreign companies investing, like Diageo, for example? We've seen a few of those. Is that a trend that's going to pick up more in 2019?
At New Frontier Data, we cannot actually give advice on companies.
Okay.
I can give you market
trends.
Well,
yeah, I didn't mean them specifically, but just generally speaking, about the trend of foreign companies.
Well, what we've seen is, so between 2015 and 2017, there were over 1,000 deals valued at about between $5 and $6 billion. 2018 alone, with the entrance of pharma and alcohol, we're looking at a deal value globally about 13 billion. And the two deals that led that and doubled it were basically Constellation and Altria. So what does that mean? Yeah, what's happening is you're seeing big pharma, big agro, big alcohol, beginning to invest and sort of insert the know-how and supplement what's happening in the cannabis industry. So I will keep an eye on that. If you're in the public market, that's what I would, sort of pay attention to. And the private market is going to be a little bit difficult, given that no one has a crystal ball.
All right, Giadha Aguirre de Carcer, thank you so much for coming.
Such a pleasure. Thank you for having me.